Namaste. Hey, what's up guys, my name is Tirth and welcome to Draw Daily. In today's episode we're going to be learning how to warm up properly before you start drawing. So stay tuned. If you're like an absolute beginner in drawing, if you've just like gone out and shopped for a pencil, or you just got some new fancy art material or something, then let's put it to use. Let's start drawing. Okay? Let's go to the drawing board and have fun! In this video we're going to be learning 3 warm-up exercises that you can do before starting your drawing. So I suggest, if you are really new to drawing and if you've not drawn in quite some time, then there's chances that you'll be facing this issue of how to draw, and you'll be feeling a little bit locked in your hands, because it gets a little tricky that way with any of the activity if you've not done it for a while. So in this video I'll be showing you 3 warm-up exercises that you can do even if you've been drawing regularly or if you're doing it after a long time. So I'm just going to quickly write down the exercises that I'm going to show you guys. So number 1 is scribbles. I hope I have the spelling right on this one. Number 2 is the star. The third one is 8. So these are the 3 exercises that I'm going to be showing you guys today, right now. But I'm going to be doing them with this charcoal stick, or a charcoal, I don't know, charcoal pencil, if you will. The reason why I'm using a charcoal stick is because number 1, it gives you that dark line. Number 2, it's soft, it's a softer medium, and it allows you to free your hand, which is the purpose of this exercise. So yeah, those are the 2 primary reasons why I'm going to be using charcoal stick, right? Okay, I'll stop with the decoration over here and get started. Okay, so with scribbles, what we're trying to do is, the purpose of this exercise is to free our hand. Okay, and when I say our hand, I mean our actually our arm, from the shoulder to the elbow to your wrist entirely. So normally what happens is people draw a lot from their wrist. What I mean by that is you utilize a lot of your wrist when you're drawing, which kind of locks your motion when you're trying to draw on a huge scale, or let's say on the wall, or a or a big size of a paper. So in order to free yourself, I would suggest that you use you know an extra, a large size of paper. In my case, I'm using a newsprint paper. Okay, but if you can't find newsprint paper anywhere nearby, then what you can do is you can use regular newspaper. Although it's got print on it, it doesn't make a difference because you'll be using a charcoal stick, so it'll be dark enough to go over the newspaper and just kind of just loosen up your hand. And yeah, that's the whole point of this exercise, to loosen up your hand. Okay, so that's what you're trying to achieve. And remember, this is not something that only artists can do. This is for anyone who would like to really enjoy drawing and get started with drawing. So to begin starting with drawing, I would suggest that you first warm up, like you would if you go to the gym and if you work out. You know what I mean. Right, so let's get started. I'm going to start with scribbles now. I'm not pinned my paper to the board, so you can see that it's kind of moving with it, but it's fine. The world's not going to end up with that, so I guess I'll live with that. So as you can see, I'm freeing my arm with this. I'm making the full motion of my arm. You can't see that, but obviously when you do this, just go completely free with this. You're not trying to achieve a lot with this. There's no sort of particular agenda up your head, or there's an intention of drawing something, but you're just freeing your arm. That's the whole purpose of this exercise. So you're loosening the muscle up and getting acquainted with the tool that you're using, its softness, the kind of things that you can do with it, the flow that it gives you, and just keep going over this, because oftentimes I even find this very therapeutic, if you will, because you might get stressed, you might get bored, and you could just come back home from work, or if you're in college, and you could just have, if you're having a bad day or something, you just take up like these huge pieces of paper and just go scribbling onto them. They make for a good release of stress and other worries and stuff. I don't know. You can tell me in the comments if it helps. It helps me, so I thought I'd share it with you guys. Right. So there's no particular time of when you should be stopping with this, but if you feel that you warmed up enough and you loosened up enough, then yeah, there's good time to stop. I would roughly say about 30 seconds or a minute. That should be fine. So you can do this very slowly. You can increase the pace. You can try variations of this. You can try new things in this, like over time, obviously. So that's scribbles for you. That's one exercise for warming up. The other one is a star. So what we're doing with the star is we're drawing the star, but we're not lifting our hand up. The whole intention, the purpose behind this exercise is to keep the hand onto the paper and not lift it, and to just go continuously with the flow of line. Okay. So this is how I'm gonna go. Draw one straight line up, then one line down. You let the line go this side, and then this, and then this. Now you can pretty much see that the star is complete, but you don't stop there. You keep on going. So we used to do this in school. This was one of the things that we used to do, and in the school when we didn't have a lot of work to do, or we were just kind of fooling around and just killing time, having fun with friends. So this was what we used to do in school. Never realized that this had a lot of drawing properties to it. A lot of drawing involved in this. So yeah, there's also one thing you can do when you're just warming up. And I think it would be a good idea to just clip your paper, because it's kind of giving me a hard time right now. You would be less frustrated if you just clip it. It'll be just fine. If you're done with one star, then you can just keep going on to, you can move on to the next one. The idea is to go big on this. Don't draw small stuff. Just have that entire arm motion come into these exercises. Uh, so that you free your entire arm and not just your wrist, or you're not drawing only from your wrist. So you're freeing up your entire arm. You're bringing the entire arm into the motion, and by doing this, what you're doing is you're training your arm for you're training your muscle memory, as I call it. So right now your brain is receiving commands from you. So to say that hey, I'm going to be holding this new tool, and I'm just going to be drawing random lines onto the paper, and soon enough together we're going to be drawing some stuff. So this is just like a signal to your brain, and soon enough your brain is going to start receiving it and responding to how you want to draw. What I mean by that is then you're going to improve your hand and eye coordination, which is very important when it comes to drawing. And if you do more of these exercises, if you do a lot of warm up, if you do a lot of drill exercises, which I'm going to share with you in the next videos, then what will happen is it'll enable you to it'll improve your patience, which is very important when it comes to drawing, and it will help you to focus and to control the line and not get frustrated by drawing, because obviously drawing gets a lot frustrating for everyone. I've heard that a lot. So these are some of the tips that you can start with. Just loose random lines onto a large piece of paper with this really really dark charcoal stick. Yes, I had a bad day at office. Good reason to make stars today. Or something like that. Okay, that was my stars exercise. Right. Moving on, we're going to go to drawing an 8. So normally, this is how we draw an 8. Just going to unwrap my... Also, this is one of the hacks. If you can just wrap up your charcoal stick or the charcoal bar with a piece of paper, then you don't have to worry about messing up your hand, but it's still going to happen. So if you're an artist or if you want to be one, then I guess you live with it. It'll be fun as well. You enjoy it. Anyways, uh, this is how we normally draw an 8 or write an 8, and then you just keep going over it. Also, this motion helps to loosen our hand and our arm. I keep saying hand, it's arm. Don't worry about anything when you're doing these exercises in the beginning, because I know that it kind of gets boring. It might not come as good as you think it would. I've gone through those days too and those phases too, but remember that if you keep practicing this for at least I don't know, half an hour every day, half an hour is a good time. So if you do this half an hour, let's say in the evening after you've come back from work or from college, maybe half an hour in the morning, like just a meditation practice, then you do. I do that sometimes. I just wake up and I just draw for a little bit in the morning. It helps me to, give my day a good start. Or in the end of the day, you just want to end the day with something meditative, a little bit of drawing. You can just do these warm exercises, and this will help you a lot. This will free up your hand, will improve your hand-eye coordination. This will improve your grip of the tool that you're using. And it's not necessary that you use just the charcoal stick or anything. You could take up a pen. You could take up any medium of your sort, like anything that you can afford, anything you're not afraid to kind of just destroy in this process. Right, okay. So these were 3 exercises. The last one was 8, obviously, you saw that. So I went the normal 8 and then obviously did this horizontal one version as well. So either way, it just gives you the freedom to loosen up your hand and, uh, you know, warm up basically before you start doing an actual drawing. So yeah, in recap, these are the 3 exercises. The first one is the scribbles page. You just make scribbles. You don't think about a lot of things when you're doing this. All you think about is actually a good way of doing this is I read somewhere that if you want to really enjoy the process of scribbles, just keep a piece of paper in front of you, okay, and try to close your eyes, or just shut them, or just tie it up with something or something. You can decide. Just close your eyes, and then while you're making scribble, just listen to the sound of the tool when it touches the paper. It's kind of soothing and relaxing, and you kind of go into that flow, and that also is very meditative. So yeah, that was scribbles and that was my tip. I hope it helps you guys. And the second one is stars. Again, if this was a little difficult to follow, you can just go back into the video and see it. But I'll just quickly draw one for you guys again. Just like this, one line up and down, and this. There you go. Now, this is not obviously what a star looks like or anything, but hey, this is a representation drawing of a star. It's a graphic drawing of a star. So that's the idea there. So just keep drawing over them, and loosen up your hand, loosen up your arm, and just have fun with this. Go totally free. Don't have a lot of expectations when you're doing this, because chances are that first time it's going to be a little bit difficult. Yeah, also, this is the third exercise, obviously. Hey, I'm going to take it out of the way now. Yeah, don't have a lot of expectations when you're doing it for the first time. It might not just come right the first time, but it was not meant to be. So if you do this, I suggest for 30 minutes every day, then it's a good warm-up exercise. It's a good exercise. It's a good form of exercise to improve your hand-eye coordination, your grip with the tool, and to improve the overall motion of your arm, of your hand, which is which you'll be needing a lot when you really learn to draw, when you go ahead and advance into drawing. Some people use this, like we've been taught this in so art schools normally begin by teaching students this, and I've seen examples where people just go on to like draw cartoon characters directly and things that they like. So oftentimes, if you can choose whatever it is that you like to do. What I might mean to say is that if you're trying to go to a gym and if you're really going to go and work out, then it's always advised that you do your warm up first. What that does is helps you to loosen up your body, and then you can just go onto the bench and just push heavy weights and stuff. Okay, that was my gym reference. If you guys like this video, enjoys this video, then please like and comment down below also. But subscribe. Subscribe. Yes, subscribe. So if you guys like this video, then please leave a like, subscribe, and comment down below if you have any suggestions for my next video. Then I'll be more than happy to make videos. So I'm always free. I have no other work. I'm lying. I'm actually free. No, I'm lying. See you guys next time. Have fun and draw daily. I'll be more than happy to not make a video on it. Fuck up kar diya. Bear की टांग ये डालना चाहिए actually.